Check engine light is on. Let's see. Fuck.
Probably doing something wrong. But I gotta rush. I have to rush and get this stuff done. Check engine light is on. So what's going on, everybody? What's going on? I'm finally back with part 2 of my farewell to YouTube, farewell to my vlogs, farewell to all of that for quite a while. So you don't see no wires at all. No wires whatsoever. Got the alternator on, got the alternator wire on to the fuse box, the battery on. Also with the battery power to the fuse box. I'm waiting to get the starter later on today so I can finish doing a power cable from here directly to the starter. Pretty sure that's gonna be the only wire you guys gonna actually see. Got the ground wire on. The car got power. The lights work on the interior. Signal lights work. I just gotta get the headlight bulbs for the headlights. But other than that, we're making progress. And also picking up the block for Layla and the head finally, so we can put that together and finally put the motor and transmission back together in this thing. About damn time. And also finally gave Layla a wash. Man, she needed it really, really bad. I've never seen this car so dirty ever. I think I probably said that once in the video. Literally with the dirtiest I've ever seen this car. It cleaned up pretty good still. Still need to get the fenders done. And other than that, she should be back to how she was when I first put her together. Simple, clean, and all around gorgeous. So everything is pretty much falling into place. And I appreciate you guys checking in and keeping up with the vlogs. So let's get to the nitty gritty. And hopefully by the end of this video, both of these cars will be starting up. So let's go. Alright, so boom, look what finally came in. I'm back in chassis adapter. Finally here. I just found one of my bulbs for the Civic. It's an OEM bulb. I'm gonna turn the lights on just to see, make sure that I actually have lights. Hopefully this bulb even works. Nope, no light. Bulb must be blown. Alright, so let me use this test light really quick just to see if the plug is even getting power. Yep, getting power. Back here. So this bulb is in the wrong place, and this one is good. All right, so low and high beam bulbs, tail lights are good. Just gotta put this one up here. Pretty sure I gotta take this one from up here and put in here, and I think that's it. Now on to the chassis harness. This is literally one of the main components I needed to pretty much get this thing to be ready to finally turn on. So I'm gonna throw this on, get this out the way. All right, so got the chassis harness on, chassis adapter harness. Oh damn, this fucking carpet is wet. I gotta figure out where that leak is coming from. Yeah, so pretty much the green goes to this over here in the corner. This is for 96 to 98 EKs. Take all the ECU plugs and then the C101, and that's the C101 plug right here. So I can just kind of like tuck it away up there, whatever way you want to do it. I still need to figure out how I'm gonna secure the wires, the other connector right here. All right, so yep, so working hazards, but blow. Turn that off. Jesus Christ. Whew. That was not good. You guys can see clearly, got pretty much power up here. Everything is working as it should. One thing also I realized I still have to get a main relay. What I think I might do, I might just get that JDI main relay. And on the hair need to be dusted. But yeah, so also as you guys can see, I got feed line put on. It's not clamped down all the way. Have the return right here, still need a snip, and then a whole fuel line to be set. I have to do this fuel pump power line right here over. Whatever or whoever did this, they just left it hanging, just left it there. I also have the shifter on. My boy Terrence gave me. I bought a whole new bushing for it for like right in this area. It feels better, but it still doesn't feel like it's fully going in. Seems like it wants to go in first, but as soon as I go to push it to the right, it pops right out. So I don't know. All right, so it's a couple hours later. Big shout out to my boy Juvie for coming through with a fresh starter, pretty much brand new. I gotta find the bolt for right here. Also, he came through with a map sensor. I gotta find another screw. The screw that was in here was a little too short. Yeah, so right now what I'm about to do is finish up doing this power cable from this terminal down to the starter. Got the wire right here. I think this might honestly be the only wire you guys might actually see when it's all said and done, because it's gonna be reaching from here to there. I'm gonna give it some slack though. I'm not gonna like make it be tight, but give it some slack so it don't be tugging or anything. And for those that's wondering, this is 4 gauge wire. All right, starter wire is all set. Replaced the ground wire with this wire that I had. I know I need new bolts. I'm just using what I got right now, so don't flame me on how dirty these bolts are. I'm limited on money. So I just want to get the car to turn on and run, then not worry about aesthetics and all that shit later, bro. Later. Yeah, so starter wire is on to the battery. It sucks, this is literally like the main wire you're mostly going to see throughout the whole engine bay. But this is the kit I used. I got off of Amazon. Came with a bunch of heat shrink from AutoZone. I have a new pack that just also came in from Amazon, which I gotta go get from the front door. This stuff come in handy. This stuff definitely comes in handy when it comes down to wiring. And it's the other pack of heat shrink right here that just came in. It's 650 pieces. Definitely is a lot in here, that's for sure. So I won't be needing any heat shrink for a very long time. Now all I need now is distributor, spark plug wires, and spark plugs. Should be ready to turn on. Just need an ECU. Pretty sure somebody will borrow an ECU, throw it on, just to try and see if it'll turn on. Still have to do that fuel pump wire back there, get that situated. Still have my 320 grams. And I gotta get, oh wow, 320 grand, that sounds like a drug deal. Yeah, so I still gotta get that situated. I have to get a strainer for the fuel pump also as well. And also I'm not even sure how much gas is in this thing, so I'm gonna have to put at least like maybe like $5 of gas in here just to try and see if it'll turn on. Right now I'm about to check, make sure starter wire is actually getting power. Nice and bright, nice and bright. Like just what I like to see. All right, let's see if it's getting ground. What you do is you reverse it. Put it on. Ah, you fell off. Trying to do this with one hand with a camera. All right, so that's up there on the positive, and let's see if the ground lights up. Yep, lights up. Make sure the starter getting ground. Yep, starter getting ground. There we go. All right, so on to up. Okay. Flip you up, come on, there you go. All right, so now onto this wire right here. I'm starting to get a lot of messages where people are asking me, how did I get so good at this, at doing what I do? Mostly because from when I started out, I didn't know what I was doing. Kept asking people for help, advice on how to do this and that, and I would never get the help that I would ask for. So I just started doing more research, and then came across YouTube. It helped me figure a lot of this stuff out. The more research you do on your own, you won't need a team, you won't need no help, you'll be all set. Just take your time, and what's the saying, measure twice, cut once, some shit like that. Fuel pump wire is all set, got the fuel lines clamped on. Let me see how much gas is actually in this car when I put it to the on position. It's slowly going up. Just trying to see if there's enough gas in here to even turn it on when I get everything needed. So it pretty much got under half a tank. So even though this gas probably old as hell, but so what I think I'm gonna do next, take a trip to MPH out here in North Haven and see if they can mount the tuck radiator to the intercooler, because I done cut out too much of my radiator support because I got the intercooler first, and I think I cut out too much. I cut out a little too much. There's like a little tab that be right here on the radiator support, like right here, a small tab for it to reach. Maybe they can figure something out with attaching the tuck radiator to the intercooler. All right, so on the way to MPH right now. Intercooler right here, tuck radiator right there. On my daughter crib right here, stroller. Hopefully they don't charge me for my soul to get this done. All right, so at MPH right now, they do everything. I just hope they don't charge me my soul. Your soul is mine. right, so over here at Glenn's shop the next morning, right here in East Haven, I just picked up the spark plugs for the hatch, which is what Presley recommends. 1040 oil. All we need next is the distributor, wires, and ECU. Man, I freaking love these. I want to do red interior so bad on the E92, so freaking bad, so bad. Nice 335. I want to get these wheels too. But you gotta remember this bubble that was on the channel, I think it was about a year ago, just about a year. Having issues with it, pretty much going through everything on this car. It keep losing fuel pressure. It was misfiring again, and then noticed that only one injector was firing. The other three was stuck, closed, I guess. So I replaced the injector and it was good. Worked perfectly fine, had good pressure. Tried to test drive it, next thing you know, everything just went to shit.
ATL? I don't know much. I just, you need to stop and go. That's all I'm here. Brakes, stop,
Stop and go.
Yeah, this mastermind right here. First episode of Morrison's motherfucking garage.
Yep.
We doing this shit. First episode. Brains. I've been toenails. I'm the toenails.
This thing said a tone.
But the man running the camera is a legend.
I just fund the project. That's all.
But you got the legend holding the camera right now, so
Yes,
that's kind
sir.
of weird. So we gotta get a tripod. So y'all
Yeah.
can see his magic too.
I got 2 tripods.
You know?
Yeah.
I should have brought one.
I got all that shit.
Y'all got to see episode 1, baby. I hope y'all like it.
Yep, coming soon. All right, so back at this thing. So about to swap out the fuel pump. Throw this one on. I gotta cut this off or slice it off somehow, some way. Car started losing fuel pressure. Started pumping the fuel with the lines off, and it was barely any fuel coming out at all. Did back here also with the bolt off, primed it. No fuel shot out. It just like oozed out like it was like an open cut. It wasn't like spraying out like it should. So hopefully this does what it's supposed to do and it shoots out. So as soon as I attach it, I'm gonna try and prime it, see if any fuels just spray out instead of just oozing out, and then hopefully that should be the fix of fuel pressure, because fuel pressure went from 70 all the way down to 20, and then when we tried to drive it, the car kept on wanting to die out. Check engine light kept coming up for the IAT, thinking that's the reason why, but come to find out, barely any pressure. All right, the smell of X85. And I think I found the reason why it probably was losing pressure. The strainer came off all the way down there, bro. Let me see what I can do. I think that might be the issue. Let me show Glenn. Oh, he with a customer. You got any long needle noses? I think the problem is the strainer came off. Oh, Hondas.
But you're right. The pump do sound.
Yeah, the pumps sound good. It just, I think that could be the issue. All right, so fuel pump is back in. You guys don't want to see what I had to do to rig up to keep the strainer up there. Just know how to use some zip tie. I think he's missing that black rubber grommet that goes in between to keep it in place. Try and prime and see if any fuels spray out. Oh, yep. Yep, there we go. I think that was the problem, because it wasn't doing that yesterday. That's for sure. At all. It came out like a fucking geyser. Yeah.
Hit it. I want to see what it do from here.
All right.
Be careful.
Damn it.
Oh, all right. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yep, see? Yep, got pressure now.
Yikes.
And you don't want to see what I had to do with the fucking zip tie to get that shit to stay on.
I'll take your word for it.
Damn, I go to show that strainer definitely is needed, so I gotta get one. Cause all I got is the pump, I don't got a strainer. I fixed it.
You fixed it?
You didn't fix it, I fixed it.
Well, you know, I came over here. I came over here, so you know, eventually I fixed it. So
Eventually
y'all
I
know,
fixed it.
I usually have to go behind them, make sure they do it right. But they young, they don't know nothing about no
You go behind for moral support.
Yeah, pretty much.
I built this whole car, so
Since you built this, it should be fast, right?
it's a Honda. So let's get shit straight now. Down south, you know, we running Caprices, 88 Cutlass and Regals, putting LS3s in them. You want a Bumblebee? That's what you get. Going around buzzing.
Hey, yo.
No torque, no power.
Oh,
Everything's slow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
How many people to put in the comments, be like, how they feel about
Yeah, how
that?
y'all feel about that? I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel. I really don't care, cause there ain't nobody up here got no cutlasses. I ain't seen. This aerodynamic, they fast. They faster than this. They faster than this.
No, they not.
I've been working on this car for 2 weeks. So how fast really is it?
It's quick. She quick.
Is it faster than your car?
More than that. Well, mine's not running yet, so.
So basically everything.
Yeah.
You don't let your race car fucking sit in the garage for fucking years at a time.
Yeah.
So then you find yourself having to do everything over again. So note yourself, just start it.
Yeah,
Just start it.
every once in a while.
Yeah, take it around the block. You know what I mean?
At least once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just start it.
Right. Definitely a lot better now.
She's a daily again.
Yeah.
You know the fucked up part? I bought $500–600 worth of new parts. It's running on all the old parts.
That's the crazy part.
Every new part we bought, the car did not like it. Twin disc is strong enough that it'll literally push the crank through the block.
Oh.
So you do is you put a clutch stop, so that way all you want is the clutch to engage and disengage. That's it. You don't want nothing in between that.
So I'm gonna have to do it on mine because mine's got a twin disc.
But like right now, I don't have my clutch stop on, but like a rule of thumb is as soon as you start to hear the twin disc chatter, that means the two clutches are separate, and then don't go past that point.
Okay.
Need more gas. She don't got enough gas to do it well, because it's
just shooting back.
But it's alright, we'll drive it regular.
There's not enough gas to do any pulls.
It's good, but it was slow. If it was a Cutlass, you know, I would have heard it around the block. But
Half of the car would have still been on the street.
Alright, yeah, so back at the apartment, got the spark plugs in, oil in. Big shout out to Glenn. And looking out, gave me fresh, brand new NGK spark plugs. And that's not it at all. Gave me the whole Honda coil pack kit. I have to get a Pt.2 distributor to get this to work, because this is a OBD1. But yeah, got everything, bro. Everything. For helping him out with the Civic, get it running right. And you know, back on the road. So he hooked me up. I appreciate you, bro, for real. I gotta look at some videos how to do this coil on plug kit, figure this out for Pt.2 at least. But just know, once this is gold, the actual bracket is gold, that's how you know it's all set, because I can't use it until I actually get a ECU with Honda in it anyways. Got the intercooler back, radiator mounted on. Surprisingly, they didn't charge me as much as I thought it was going to charge. I thought it was going to charge me my soul. Pretty much only charged me like 2 full orders from McDonald's. I thought it was going to charge me my soul, but it charged me way less than I thought. But I take this front bumper back off. Still might have to cut a little bit more in here maybe. We're just about ready to fire her up. Waiting on my boy to come through with the ECU. Well, most of the storage is out of stock of Pt.2 distributors, so that's really all that's left. It's getting ground from here to there. It's getting ground there. Damn, yo, we're so close. We're literally, damn, I can't say literally. I can't say literally, whatever. Right now it's on stock injectors, because regardless, I'm gonna be having it run on a stock ECU for the time being, just to turn it on, just to see if it turns on, and just to hear it, and that's it, man. Also, still need to get a strainer for the fuel pump, because clearly you guys seen what happened with over at, you know, with Glenn's bubble. The strainer came out and the car really had no fuel pressure, so I gotta make sure I get the strainer first before anything. All right, another thing too that pisses me off. Yes, I know the car needs paint, I know it needs body work, but paint and body work is not gonna get this car to turn on. The main priority is to get this damn thing to turn on and just go like, it's clearly obvious it needs that. I already have a new bumper, it's sitting upstairs waiting for the right time to try and get it painted. Look at this right here, it's, you know, splitting right here. I'm pretty sure I could prime it, right, since I got oil in it, at least to get oil to go through it. Alright, so I got the tuck radiator on with the intercooler. I had to take the other fan off because it's so close to the manifold and to the wastegate piping. I have the dash 16 fittings also as well. I just still have to get fittings for up here and also over there. The fuel pump is on, strainer is on. Benny came through with the ECU, P01 for now, just to see if this thing will turn on. I'm just waiting on a distributor. That's all I'm waiting on. So yeah, so pretty much it's skin o'clock and time to play the waiting game.
One eternity later.
Alright, so finally got the distributor, finally came in, and also got my wheels finally. I'm gonna unbox these a little later. The BMS wheels is about time, got all 4. So first let me get the distributor really quick and then get ready to throw this on the car. Hopefully this thing actually works. I prefer an OEM one, but it is what it is, you know. Finally got the damn distributor. Get ready to throw this on the car and then hopefully it fires up. Hopefully. Alright, so now to open up the wheels. These are the wheels I've been wanting for the longest. They just, every time I try to get them, they were always sold out on back order. And I wanted these wheels so bad because they look like the GSR blades. Man, I'm excited. Hey, you excited too, Bree? I'm excited. Woo! These things look good as hell. I like it. I like it a lot. From the front, pokes out pretty aggressively, but I'm not gonna have the car be too low. Kinda gonna be kinda somewhat stock height, moderate low. Other than that, I'm so glad I finally got these, bro. I'm so freaking glad. Let me get to jack this back up, take this wheel off, put the regular wheel back on. I did the lug nuts by hand. I know I gotta get the Acorn ones. And also another thing I noticed that I was mentioning a lot, I was saying OBD2A on a lot of things. I know I was saying OBD2A distributor, OBD2A whatever. It's been a long time since I've been B-series, bro, so bear with me. I know with the coil on pack, I can get the OBD2A, shit, I did it again. I get the OBD2 to OBD1 jumper for the distributor, use the coil on plug, but I still have to get an ECU with Honda in it in order for it to even work. I gotta change some settings in the Honda for it to work. And then also a reason why I say not all glitter is gold, because I think I may have to drop the transmission. On the bitch pin side, it has a boot that says Shinkotech on it, so I think somebody had maybe tried to get this transmission rebuilt, but I can't get the shifter in first, second. I could somewhat get it in fifth and then a little bit in reverse, somewhat kind of thinking maybe someone tried to get the transmission rebuilt and they messed up on the rebuild on the shift selector part, or maybe have a bent fork. Yeah, so not all glitter is gold. Focus on my thumb. Focus on my thumb. Focus on my thumb. Focus on my thumb. Why are you not focusing on my thumb? There we go. Yeah. What's wrong? What's wrong? I'm doing something wrong, Bree. I must be doing something wrong. You're trying to tell me something that I can't understand, that I'm probably doing something wrong. But I gotta rush. I have to rush and get this stuff done. Look how the sky is looking. Look at about the storm. I gotta hurry up. Just got a couple things to do. All right, so distributor on, spark plug wires are on. Look at about the storm soon, because it's getting extremely cloudy. So I'm gonna go inside, try and crank it. Hopefully it turns on. Please pray for me, y'all. Pray for me.
Fuel pump is prime. Let's see. Fuck.
3 hours later.
Alright, so y'all, so don't panic. Bree is back upstairs. Mom came home. So in the last clip, you guys seen everything done lost power. Yeah, I spent about 3 hours trying to figure it out. So what I noticed was terminals getting power to the starter, ground wire to the harness not getting any ground, starter not getting any ground, fuse box is getting power, but the fuse box under the dash wasn't getting power. So I came back around, took this completely apart, and noticed there was a pinch wire in between the fuse box and the little cover. Moved that over, taped it back up, and next thing you know, everything started getting power again. So in the meantime, while I did that, got the alternator fully on, got the serpentine belt on. Oh man, I'm nervous. I am nervous. So let's see. Put this back on, tighten that. Oh my God, my heart is racing right now. You guys don't understand. Oh my God, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm freaking scared. Pump prime. Pray one more time. It turned on. It's on. It fucking turned on. Holy shit. Oh shit. Where are you leaking all this oil from? Alright, so it's leaking from the VTEC solenoid. I thought it was leaking from the head gasket. I'm like, it should not be leaking from the head gasket. But you can clearly see right here. You see it a little drip, drop, drippity drop right here. But she turned on. She definitely turned on. Sound like shit. Hey, she turned on. Alright, let's try this again.
3 hours later.
Alright, so it's a couple hours later. I decided to come back out here like around it's like 1 a.m. right now. Like I said, man, I was so excited that it turned on, but I didn't realize that it kind of like that it had jump timing. That's what we had noticed. It jumped timing by like half a tooth. Camera not really picking it up. Since we're gonna be doing this in the morning, I figured why not come out here, start taking it apart, loosen up everything, so next morning everything will be easy to do. I'm not gonna film us doing the timing, just gonna skip right to getting this thing to fire on. So the next clip will pretty much just mostly be this car turning on and running and idling. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, I'll see you guys in a second. So yeah. Next morning, we did the timing. Let's see. Hopefully. That sounded good. I hope this bitch ain't fucking jump again. Alright, so I think I'm gonna take the valve cover off one more time just to check and see if it might have jumped again. Just redid the timing again.
Lights keep getting real dim.
I'm gonna check the crank pulley again just to make sure.
That it's on time.
Yeah.
Moment of truth.
Hopefully we done did this shit twice already. Yeah. She's alive. She's alive. Yes, sir. What? Finally. God damn. Try this one more time.
Tried to start twice.
Yep. The motor possibly jumped timing again, so I'm gonna check that really quick. Could be also because it has old gas in it. Maybe the old gas just not causing it to ignite. Maybe. Let me take this valve cover off, put the crank on TDC, and check the cam gears. All right, so it's on top of the center. It's not off timing. I also lowered the fuel pressure down too, because it was at freaking like 80 psi. Sound a lot better. I gotta lower the fuel pressure. Alright, so it's not firing on cylinder 3 and 4. I'm about to go get this noise light from Glenn really quick and test that, see if it flickers or anything. If it doesn't, then I think it might be this ECU, because this is the same ECU that was in Benny's bubble. I'm gonna try and replace that with another ECU, revving it. It literally was doing the same exact thing on Benny's bubble, which I'll put a clip right here. Go ahead, turn it back on and then adjust the fuel pressure. Bring that fuel pressure down. That shit up to 80. Alright, so this is the noise light kit right here. Big shout out once again to Glenn for looking out. It just literally, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but I can't see. You just plug it to the connector that connects to the injector, then you will see if it's pulsing, just to see if, you know, it's getting the ECU pulse. And if not, I personally think it's this ECU. Go try this one really quick and just see if it fits. If it doesn't pulse, it's the ECU. And that's all it takes. It just plugs right in, and I'm gonna go crank the car over, turn it on, and just see if it's pulsing. All right, so at this point, I'm convinced it's the ECU, because 3 and 4 is not flashing. Camera wouldn't pick it up, but 1 and 2 is flashing, but 3 and 4 it's a solid light. Fuel pressure before was all the way up to like freaking 80s. I think that's the reason why I was giving issues on turning on before. I'll need another ECU to try. Look on the bright side, she turns right on now. So I have to find the stock ECU, Lisa LS, OBD1 ECU I can find. But for now, I'm debating on closing this video out. I really want to end this video with it running normal, because right now it sounds like it's really, really cammed out.
1 hour later.
Oh, need an ECU. Appreciate you coming through and let me test it. Cause I was up there telling people I just want to test the ECU, and they up here talking about just give me $100, you could take it. Why would I give you $100 if I don't know if it's not gonna work?
I don't even know if it works.
Like, I'm not gonna give you $100 for something I'm not sure if I actually need it. All right, so big shout out to Tony for coming through with the P28, the stock ECU. It definitely ran a lot better. It definitely was running on all 4 injectors this time. And also we noticed she did a map sensor. She had a spare one, which is pretty much brand new. She let me have that and was able to get this situated. But now, like I said, just like I thought, just as I suspected, needed a whole new ECU at this point. So with that being said, now on to Layla. I did plan on putting Layla in this video, but this video already like 30 minutes long, so I do not need this video to be 50 minutes long, because I know you guys are not going to sit here and watch a 50-minute video. Nobody wants to sit here and watch 50 minutes of a vlog. I know I could get more views if I was doing like how-to videos, but doing how-to videos take too much time. Pretty much you got to record everything in a process as you doing. I'm not doing it. So with that being said, I'm gonna close the video out here. Layla will have her own video, which will be the next video being put back together. So it's gonna be a 4-part finale, not a 3-part like I planned. And also gotta drop the gearbox on the Civic. Hope you guys like the video. Please leave a comment, engage with me. You can subscribe. I'm not gonna tell you to subscribe, but it would be nice if you do subscribe. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Both cars should be all set. I know I said that in the beginning of getting both cars running. At least I got one of them running. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.